Hi guys, it's Khristina from Redefine Creative, and I am super excited to be joining Tina Gale and Heather from Heather's Crafty Life for their 12 Days of Christmas series. And today is day 12, which is the last one. And today the topic was tags. And tags are something that I use all the time. I love to include them on my pages. And so I wanted to show you today a really easy way to kind of add and use a tag as a title element. And so what I am doing is I took and gutted the middle of this paper, and this is a fancy pants paper from I believe it's the Dream Big collection. But I had bought it for something else and really wanted to be able to still use some of the pattern paper that was on the back. So I did go ahead and cut out the middle just because I wanted that diagonal red stripe to go around the white cardstock background for this page. And then I went ahead and grabbed some leftover pieces of pattern paper, and these are from Echo Park's A Perfect Winter. And so I did a project with these, I believe it was last week, for a different Christmas series. And I'm really loving the colors that are in that collection for winter. And so I went ahead and just cut 3 kind of rectangles from 3 of the different pattern papers. And then I printed my photo as a 3x4. And went ahead and backed that on white cardstock, and then I put it on some fun foam to kind of give it some dimension off of those layers. And then I'm going to work down here on the bottom with this big tag as my title element. And so I went ahead and just used my fuse tool to create a little pocket full of sequins. And so I'm using sequins from 3 different places. So one of them is the little gold stars are from Felicity Jane. And then the 2 other sequin packs that I used are from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and they are In the New Year and the Sorting Hat. And the Sorting Hat is what gave those really great blue colors. And then I went ahead and took these letters, and these are from Jilly Bean Soup. And I knew because of the feel of this layout and the fact that it's a letter to Santa from my youngest, that I wanted to use some lowercase letters for this title. So I went ahead and tried, you can see it off on the left, that glittery Thickers Alpha, and that just really wasn't giving me the look I wanted. So I grabbed some really old Jilly Bean Soup letters, and these are in Newberry Navy. And I think these are from, I'm not sure, like maybe 2013 or 2014. And I used those instead just to spell out my title, which is Dear Santa, and I glued those right on top of that shaker pocket. And when I went to put those on the tag, I decided that I needed a little bit of color and dimension around my layers. So I went ahead and grabbed my Distress Ink and Faded Jeans, and that's where that blue color comes from. And then I have these little teeny tiny red jewelry tags, and I wanted to tuck a couple of those in underneath my photo. So I'm going to do that on the bottom left and the top right. And I just used my tiny attacher there to attach them together because I wanted them to kind of be at an angle, and I didn't want to lose that angle as I was gluing. So I just took my tiny attacher and stuck a staple in there. And you're not going to see that staple because it's going to be hidden underneath the layers anyway. And I did that same thing when I attached all of my layers together for the matting of my photo. I just went ahead and used my tiny attacher to do that so that I could get them in exactly the right place where I wanted them. And so then the rest of this layout's going to come together pretty quickly. I did take some fun foam and put it behind that large shipping tag. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of adhesive behind where my letters are going to hide it on that that little shaker pocket. And I just made that with one of those 3x4 clear Project Life little pockets. So they come in a pack of like 20 pockets, and they're 3x4 size. And so I just used one of those. And then I'm going to go ahead and take some more of those gold sequins that are the different sizes of stars, and those were from Felicity Jane. And I couldn't find my liquid glue pen here, so I am using my planner glue pen stick, and this is from Prima. And it actually, I was amazed, it worked really well and pretty easily to get these sequins attached. So I'm definitely going to keep that in mind. Moving forward, that worked really quickly and easily. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of pen detailing. So I'm going to add some little black dots in between all of those sequins, and you'll see that a little better in the close-ups. And then I do go back with a red pen as well and add some little like swirls to kind of make all my colors flow. I did grab this little pair of mittens, and these are also from A Perfect Winter, and those are just a rub-on. So I'm going to attach those to the side of this tag. And I really like that I could tuck that underneath that pocket, and it gave me a little bit of detail up in that corner. And then I am going to take my black Muji pen and just go ahead and add a little bit of journaling, talking about how my son's letters to Santa always make me smile, and that this was a letter that he wrote this past weekend when we were at the North Pole Experience, which is where you get to visit Santa's workshop. And so I went ahead and added those little details onto that tag as well. And then I decided I wanted to kind of cut down those strings a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and add those red little swirls as well as some baker's twine through my big tag. And that's basically going to do it. So I love to use tags for a lot of different things. In this case, it gave me a really cute subtle addition to the mats of my photo, and then a really bold title element. And so really I love working with tags, and definitely stop by and check out what Heather and Tina Gale are doing with tags today as well. And that's going to do it for me. So I really hope you enjoyed this layout, that your holiday season is going well. Would love if you would go ahead and like and subscribe so you can hang out with me some more, and I will be back again soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.